Hey all, Cruz here. I hope that little hey all got in there at the first part. If it didn't, here's another one for you. Hey all, Cruz here. This is so as I mentioned in the last kind of episode, or more official kind of bit. This isn't a subject that I got requested on, but it's something I wanted to talk about. And since we're already doing this montage, I thought, why not add a little bit of audio so you guys get something else to enjoy for a little bit. So what I wanted to talk about was recently, last Thursday, we had a lot of reveals at the Game Awards and the Disney press conference. Would that be what you're calling it? Something call, I think investors call or something like that, where they just basically revealed just a bunch of stuff, and I kind of, just as a fun thing, I kind of just wanted to take the next 15 minutes to kind of talk about here. So I'm kind of on the clock, so why don't we just jump into it? I guess I'll talk about the Game Awards first. Now, the big kind of thing I took from it mainly was the reveal-wise, it was Sephiroth, which I'm already going to talk about in an official episode, so I'm probably going to skip on that. But also the Among Us map, which I think looks great. It looks so cool. I played a few of the Henry Stickmin games. I can't remember them well. They're definitely an interesting thing. I played them for quite a while when I was a younger boy, but it's great seeing that they're kind of integrating that into... Ooh, I dropped something. that they integrated that into Among Us, since it's by the same people. I think is very, very fun and interesting. And that's kind of all I have to say about that. I really like the Top Hat ship, and I really like the new animations they're adding. Like they have the oh, what are they called? The leader of the Top Hat clan. I don't know his name, but he has kind of a you get to JoJo fight him in the newest one, but he has his laser eye as a imposter kill, which looks rad. It looks really cool. But that's kind of all I can say about that. I really like the ladder function. I hope they use that on more future maps. But other than that, that's all I kind of have to say about the new Among Us map. I'm also it was very, very wholesome when the Among Us, I can't remember, it wasn't when they won Best Mobile Game. I think it was most streamed, and the one developer there was crying, and I think that was just like a really wholesome moment where you're like, wow, these people are just, they have such a small team and they won. I wish I knew her name, but that's that. But other than that, Last of Us won Game of the Year. That's not what I expected. I was kind of expecting Ghost of Tsushima, maybe Hades, and I know that it was some people were saying like rigged and stuff like that. I know that it was definitely a political picking that. Like, it was very divided, and I don't think many people would expect Last of Us to win, but they did. They won on a lot of categories. So that was very, very interesting on that part. I'm very happy Animal Crossing won Best Family Game. And other than that, that's kind of all I had for the Game Awards. Reveal-wise, I found it kind of funny when they showed Something Dead, I can't show an image, but the cowboy one. I laughed so hard because I was watching it with my pals, and I kind of got it wrong, but it was really funny. It was just showing that one walking cowboy. Is it Evil West? I think it's Evil West. There's that one walking cowboy, and then it's like, watch this, at any minute a zombie's gonna show up, and then 1 second later, like, a demon showed up, but I thought it was a zombie, and it was the funniest moment ever. Like, my friend was like, no, it's not gonna happen, and it did. So I laughed really, really hard at that point. And other than that, the only other trailer that I'm like, wow, this looks really good, is Arc 2, and the what was it? It Takes Two was also really good. I wasn't expecting to enjoy that one, but the It Takes Two I think I find really interesting, and I really hope that game does well, because it's not that many people are talking about it, but I think it looks absolutely interesting. What the heck is going on outside? But that's one of the things that I find really enjoyable. And that's kind of it. The Arc, the animated series, was a weird reveal, but I liked that a lot. Next, I guess that's kind of it for the Game Awards, which is kind of sad to say, but there wasn't any really big reveals. A lot of games that I saw were just like, these are kind of similar to already existing games. The Game Awards are definitely kind of a, I'd like to say like kind of a smaller, compact E3, where like all the video game companies just show games that you're like, I don't really care about this, and but there's those tiny little big game reveals that are amazing. Other than that, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was Disney's conference, and I think I can talk about this one a lot longer because they revealed so much, just so much that I can't believe. Like, for example, they revealed new Star Wars stuff, new Marvel stuff, and like they already revealed a lot of Marvel stuff at the last D23, I believe, but this new Star Wars stuff is insane. Like they have Ahsoka, uh, Rangers of the Old Republic. We got a trailer for the Bad Batch, which I think looks really interesting because I know there were a few episodes of Clone Wars that they didn't make, and that's what I found. I thought, are they ever going to actually bring those to light? So I'm really interested if this Bad Batch stuff is new stuff, or if it's just stuff from before. And that's kind of where I'm confused or wondering what's going on there. From what it seems like all new footage, but I really want them to show that Boba Fett arc that he had in Clone Wars that they never animated, where he fights what's his name? Cod Vanth, where like they get into that standoff, because it explains the dent, and I really want them to animate that. So I hope they do that for the Bad Batch series. If it doesn't happen, that's okay, but I really want that to be kind of in the canon, because all those animatics they never finished for episodes technically aren't canon, which makes me so sad. But that was interesting reveal, and it's definitely going to be an interesting time period. The next one was also, I think, something of the New Republic, Rangers of the New Republic. That I find very weird. I didn't look into that one that much, but I'm really interested in to see. I'm very interested to see what is going to come from that. I had a brain fart there, but I can't wait to see what that's going to be. I didn't look into it, but I think if it's going to be anything like what is it of the New Republic? Oh, I can't remember. The video game, which isn't canon, but if it's going to be something like that, then I think that's going to be interesting. Ahsoka now is something I'm really wondering. So it's going to take a place at the same time in The Mandalorian, and Dave Filoni said the end of Rebels is a bit after when she's seen in The Mandalorian. So it's going to be very interesting to see that. I don't know where I heard this. I think I just was recommended that they're retconning some stuff with the Ahsoka series. I don't think that's true. Wherever that rumor came from, I think that might be dumb, but it's definitely in the realm of like, are they going to restart the new trilogy or stuff like that? But that I'm very interested in. So I can't wait to see that. All these series were great. Moving on to Pixar, we got that one short that's going to be like a coming of age story with like puberty or something, but the main character turns into a red panda. Bit weird, but okay. Pixar on its recent track, I'd say, haven't been as good as they were before, but I'm looking forward to what they have. This Lightyear movie seems very interesting. It's boggling my mind to see what they're going to do with it, because there's that old Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger show. I never saw it. The only time I actually did was when I was at like what was it? What are those shows? Like it was very similar to a Chuck E. Cheese my town had, and it shut down, and they'd always play that show. So I'm wondering if Lightyear is going to be based on that show, similar characters or none. They got Chris Evans to voice, which is very interesting. Then we have Marvel, which I think is the most weird one of them all. I'm really wondering. Just everything they revealed, I'm confused about. Like, for one, what if they revealed a trailer for it and we're gonna get such like weird episodes? We're gonna get like Black Panther if he is Star-Lord, and that's gonna probably be Chadwick Boseman's last performance in the MCU, which is so sad. Probably. No, it is. Sorry. Rest in peace. It's so sad. But that will be his last performance, which I can't wait to see. Then there's going to be, they showed what if Doctor Strange were evil and he ends up fighting the actual Doctor Strange. So that's probably going to be canon, which is weird. but this is gonna kind of fit into the whole multiverse thing. And then with the whole multiverse thing, we have Loki, which is we're gonna like explore like the whole. We have the TVA, which I think, from my understanding in the comic books, they're kind of like the time police, something similar to the what are they called in the Umbrella Academy? I can't remember, but there's that one group that like they need to keep the timeline in order. I'm guessing we're gonna get the Marvel Cinematic Universe version of that with Loki. He broke a piece of the puzzle, and now they're going to be kind of on his thing to get it back in order. But that one just seems like it's gonna be really out there. But that in a way, that whole Loki series is kind of just a what if. Unless my guess is they're probably gonna find a way to bring that Loki into the mainline universe with Doctor Strange or the Multiverse of Madness or Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 is ramping up to be really interesting. I know it's not technically a Disney property, but it is part of the MCU, so I will talk about it. But they're getting Tobey back, and they're getting Andrew back apparently, and they also have the guy who played Doc Ock. Oh, I forgot his name. I always forget his name, but that's going to be very, very interesting. That one. I'm saying very interesting a lot, aren't I? But that I think will tie in a lot. How I think that the Multiverse of Madness movie, the Doctor Strange movie, is going to tie in all these. It's either going to tie in a lot of universes or just explain that, oh yeah, these are part of the broader MCU. I know there's a lot of rumors that the guy who's playing Daredevil, who played Daredevil in the Netflix series, is coming back for the Spider-Man one. And my kind of theory is that they're going to kind of explain like the Daredevil series, the Luke Cage series all took place in an alternate MCU universe, which I think would make a lot more sense. That's kind of the basic idea, but I'm getting sidetracked here. What else did they reveal? They also revealed, I think it's Armor Wars, where Don Cheadle is going to be playing War Machine, which I'm so happy about. I wanted them to give War Machine a series for so long, and I'm so happy they're giving Don Cheadle a series. We also got Hawkeye, which Haley Steinfeld is playing Kate Bishop, which I'm so happy about. I wanted Haley Steinfeld to be Kate Bishop. I loved her in Bumblebee. I loved her in what is it? 17. Almost. It's not almost 17. Something said, I can't remember. I really wish I could correct myself and show what's on there, but that movie's so good. Edge of 17, that's it. I love that film so much, and I'm so, like, I just fell in love with her as an actor, and I'm just like, I really wish she had an MCU role, and Kate Bishop fits her perfectly. I cannot wait for Hawkeye. We also got Falcon and the Winter Soldier clips, which I'm really happy about. We have like this weird kind of thing going on there with like the people with the hands on the masks. I don't know what that is. It seems like a very interesting sort of, I'm saying very interesting so much I can't explain, but like it looks, I'm very intrigued to see what the plot is, because Zemo is there and a lot of characters are there, but I'm wondering if Zemo is going to be more of a friend than a foe in this one. So next, what else? I can't really think about what else they revealed there. There was so much. She-Hulk looks good. I heard they're bringing Professor Hulk back. I'm wondering, and Abomination, which is, it blowed my mind because that was originally made by, I believe, Universal, that film. I hope they bring Professor Hulk back, but I'm worried because of budget with Disney Plus, they might not be able to make Mark Ruffalo the big Hulk guy. And they might make Hulk like more of a rampaging monster again. I hope not. I'd like them to stay consistent with Professor Hulk, because we had the normal Hulk for so long. But there's that. Now, what else is there? We also had Abomination, who's coming in. Other than that, there was a bunch of other shows. I know that they revealed Moon Knight at D23. They gave more on Miss Marvel and stuff like that, and it was all just a really weird time. However, I'm getting close to the end here, and sadly I'm not going to do a haha funny as I do for all the other episodes, but that's just because this is kind of, how would I explain this episode? This episode's kind of just filler with me talking. This is less of a Minecraft episode and more of just me talking, but if you guys wanted to see the Minecraft stuff, then you can check it out. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of explain my viewpoints. This is a very different episode, and I might try this again if we do a montage. But other than that, yeah, this has been a fun time talking. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope you all have a great day. Signing out. Have a nice day. Bye. Oh my god. Oh, thank the Lord. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, thank God. Oh, yes. Yes!